Hello, my dear followers. Welcome to my channel and my video. I'm so happy to have you here today. Once again, I'm back with a true life story. I just want to say that I edit some parts of these stories for clarity. Please support me by subscribing to my channel. Now let's get into the video. Hello, dear listeners. I'm someone who really enjoys listening to true stories, but this time, I'm not here to listen. I'm here to share my own story. They say just hearing someone's name is enough to know who they really are. Honestly, I was too lazy to write it all down, so I thought I'd just tell it here instead. My name is Yashim. I'm 43 years old. I got married when I was 22. The man I married had an older sister and a younger brother. His sister was already married and had kids by the time I joined the family. His brother, Orkun, was still single. We all started living together in my father-in-law's huge mansion. No one really had the right to move out. I got along well with my mother-in-law. She was older and wise, and I think that's why she liked me. May she rest in peace. She passed away 8 years ago. My husband, Harun, and I met and married through our families. Over time, we got used to each other. But after 2 years of marriage, Harun started to grow distant. He became cold towards me. He wouldn't stay home and always found excuses to stay away. One day, I wanted to end this distance and make him happy, so I wore my nightgown and waited for him. But again, even though he had promised to come home, he said, "I have some legal stuff to take care of with my friend. I'll come late. Maybe I won't come at all." The legal stuff he talked about was actually a family matter involving money. His friend was a lawyer, and he always used him as an excuse to not come home. I didn't have any proof. I couldn't find any, and I couldn't tell anyone either. That day, what he did made me so angry. In that moment of anger, I suddenly thought of my brother-in-law, Orkun, who I'd been living with for 2 years. It was past midnight, as far as I remember. At that hour, everyone was asleep. The rooms were far apart from each other. I was so blinded by my anger that I ran straight to Orkun's room and locked the door behind me. Orkun usually stayed up late, unlike everyone else. When he saw me like that, he asked, "Who are you running from?" I said, "No one," and sat next to him. I saw him looking at me for a moment. My nightgown was quite revealing. It caught his attention. When I moved closer and touched him slightly, he looked completely hypnotized. Then I got even closer and he leaned in too. And what you imagine happened, happened. I got what I wanted. Before anyone could come in and see us, Orkun sent me back to my room. Harun came home at 5 in the morning. I didn't care at all. I just went to sleep. After that day, it felt like my husband wasn't Harun anymore. It was Orkun. He was so gentle, so kind and caring. But sadly, our relationship didn't last long. His family found someone for him to marry, and slowly his love for me faded away. Eventually, it ended, and I was left alone. Sometimes, Harun and I were okay, but most of the time, we fought. Because of him, we couldn't even have children. After about 14 years of marriage, once the elders in the family passed away, I finally got divorced. I gained my freedom. After that, I built a new life for myself. I made new friends, and most importantly, I learned my own worth. So, that's my story. Honestly, it's the kind of story that could be made into a movie. I actually have a friend who's a director. I told him my story, and if he thinks it's suitable, he might turn it into a movie or include it in a series. I hope you didn't get bored or tired while listening to my story. Thank you so much for being here. There are so many shocking things happening in this world that leave us speechless. What do you think about this? Please don't forget to support me by subscribing to my channel. I love you all so much. Take care, my dears. Goodbye.